Hello and a very warm welcome. You're watching Parliament This Week, your weekly roundup of all important developments in Parliament. I'm Kriti Mishra, and now let's begin the show. So the second part of the budget session is scheduled from March 8th to April 8th. Detailed guidelines for the budget session of Parliament in view of COVID-19 situation have been issued. Take a look. Members of Parliament have been requested to practice frequent hand washing with soap and water for 40 seconds. Wash hands even if they're visibly clean. If soap and water is not available, then use 70% alcohol-based sanitizer. Wear face mask or cover at all times. Change the mask every 8 hours. Maintain a minimum distance of 6 feet between two persons. Install and use Arogya Setu app. Ensure cleaning and frequent sanitization of workplace and residence, particularly daily disinfection of the frequently touched surfaces. Members have also been requested to refrain from sitting in car or in other closed rooms without mask or adequate ventilation. Touch the front portion of the mask. Touching eyes, nose and mouth with unwashed or unsanitized hands. Kriti Mishra, Sunset TV. For containing the spread of COVID-19 infection and safety of members of Parliament, RT-PCR test has been made mandatory before attending the second part of the budget session of Parliament. A COVID test centre has been set up in Parliament House complex for carrying out RT-PCR test of members of Parliament and their family members.
Members can get the COVID test done at any authorised lab or test centre within 72 hours of attending the budget session. The arrangements for conduct of rapid antigen tests for the personal staff, drivers and household workers of members have also been made at the CGHS wellness centres. Members have been requested to ensure that their RT-PCR test report is sent in advance to the Secretariat via email to avoid any inconvenience in their entry into the Parliament House to attend the session.
And Rajya Sabha Secretariat has issued detailed advisory for the members ahead of the second part of the 253rd session. Take a look. In view of the need to maintain physical distancing norms, the sittings of the Rajya Sabha during the ensuing budget session will be held in the Rajya Sabha chamber, Rajya Sabha galleries and Lok Sabha chamber. 57 members will be seated in Rajya Sabha chamber, 51 members will be seated in Rajya Sabha galleries and 130 members will be seated in Lok Sabha chamber. The total strength stands at 239 with 7 vacancies. Each seat will be provided with a microphone and a sound console, and members can participate in the discussion from their seats. For ensuring the participation of the members, party leaders will furnish the list of members who wish to speak at the table at least half an hour before the commencement of a debate. Display screens in the Rajya Sabha chamber, its galleries and Lok Sabha chamber will show the members speaking, and there will be a seamless live telecast of the proceedings on Sunset TV. The audio system has been integrated so that the members are heard from multiple locations along with interpretation facility. When a member is called to speak by the chair, he or she will speak while sitting instead of the normal practice of standing and speaking. Before speaking, the concerned member will identify himself or herself and the place from where he or she is speaking. In case of requirement of division or voting, it will be conducted through distribution of slips at all the 3 places. Members have been requested to avoid touching common contact points. Hand sanitizers have been kept at all prominent places in the Parliament House complex. Kriti Mishra, Sunset TV. And moving on now, the Upper House will discuss the working of Ministries of Jal Shakti, Railways, Tourism, Food Processing Industries, Agriculture and Farmers Welfare, Rural Development and Tribal Affairs in the second part of the 253rd session. The demands for grants are presented to Lok Sabha along with the budget statement. Thereafter, the two houses adjourn for a fixed period to enable the department-related parliamentary standing committees to consider the demands for grants of the respective ministries or departments coming within their purview. When the House reassembles, the Rajya Sabha holds discussion on the functioning of some of the ministries. And members can use languages other than Hindi and English during question hour in the Upper House. Here are the details.
The facility to use languages other than Hindi and English during the question hour can be availed by a member in whose name a question appears in the list of questions for oral answers. The member has to give advance intimation for asking supplementary questions in languages mentioned in the 8th schedule of the Constitution other than Hindi and English, for which simultaneous interpretation already exists. Arrangements have been made to provide simultaneous interpretation in all the 22 Indian languages listed in the 8th schedule to the Constitution. Ballots of starred and unstarred questions are being held to determine their priority from 5th March onwards. The result of the ballot for the starred questions will be placed on the Rajya Sabha website and also on the notice board in the outer lobby for information of the members. Result of ballot for unstarred question will be placed on the website only for the information of members. In the Lok Sabha, a facility of sending SMS alerts about the questions of members included in both starred and unstarred lists has been started. SMS alerts would be sent to their mobile numbers registered with the Lok Sabha Secretariat. Kriti Mishra's report for Sansad TV.
And Nand Kumar Singh Chauhan, the BJP Lok Sabha member from Khandwa in Madhya Pradesh, passed away on Tuesday. Nand Kumar Singh Chauhan started his political career in 1978 from the Shahpur Municipal Council and was later elected as an MLA. He was an MLA from 1985 to 1996 when he was elected as a Lok Sabha member. He got re-elected in 1998, 1999, 2004, 2014 and 2019. So that's all we had for you in this edition of Parliament This Week. Thanks for watching and stay tuned.
Watch Policy Watch